Hey there, I'm Michaela, I'm 16, and this is my video response to what does it mean to be British? I am British, and although people in Britain are different, I think there are certain things that make up part of the person who lives in Britain. And these things are knowledge. This is not a sausage. This is a failed sausage, also known as a frankfurter. This is what a real sausage looks like. Yum. Tea is either served in a mug or a cup and saucer. These are the only two correct ways in which to drink your tea. Glasses should not have tea inside it. If you're British, then you will know that serving tea to people in a glass is an utter fail. The only tea that belongs in a glass is iced tea. Any other form of tea, such as the warm kind, should not be served in a glass. If you're British, you at least must know how to brew tea by putting a tea bag in a teapot and letting it brew. If you're British, you should also know the function of a tea cosy put over the teapot to keep the tea warm. This is all knowledge that, if you live in Britain and are British, you should know. British knowledge also means that even if you've never seen an episode in your life, or you don't like it, you will know of, or have heard of, Doctor Who. You're also likely to understand what this noise means. It also means to complain a lot, especially about the weather. If British people talk about the weather, it's either too rainy, too hot, or too cold. If the weather is okay, we don't really talk about it. We might go, oh, it's a nice day, let's go have a picnic in the park. But then at some point during that day, we will then complain about, oh, it's a bit cold now, it's a bit hot now, as opposed to just enjoying whatever the weather is. It also means a lot of rain. So whenever there's a slight bit of heat, like one sunny day, or there's about that much of snow, it means you get excited about it. Even though not everyone has an accent that could be considered British, when we go, oh, Mummy, Daddy, can I ride my second pony today? If you have an accent that can be related to Britain, that automatically kind of makes you awesome with like other world citizens. So that kind of means that to be British means to be awesome. To be British also means that you're very critical of services, like restaurants and cafes, and generally you don't tip people. Most restaurants in Britain, which tips are required, it's part of the bill. We generally do not tip unless it's good service, and even then we probably tip them about £2, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less. And some statistics to finish up, which I think help to reflect what it means to be British, which can be found in this book. It's called Welcome to Britain by, well, it's just a bunch of photos. But the statistics in this book say that 7% of British people have joined a queue without knowing what it's for. 18% of British people admit to avoiding their neighbours when they go out shopping. 42% of British people say that they're looking for love, which makes me think, what the hell are the others doing? 46% of British people buy things that they do not want just because it's cheap or on offer. And 99% of British people would rather die than arrange a prepaid funeral. So that's kind of what it means to be British.